Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. I feel like something I need to address because I get so many questions about it, and it's kind of like I sort of answered it a little bit buried in another video, but I figured I would make like a dedicated one to it. Is people always want to know, how do I start? They want to lose weight, but they like have no clue like what to do or how to start. And I can completely understand that because it's like you have all this food in your house and you're used to like your routine, and it's like how do you change everything? I'm gonna tell you what I did, and I mean, if you think that works for you, awesome. If you think something else works for you, awesome. So yeah. And I weighed close to 300 pounds. The idea of losing weight seemed incredibly overwhelming. You know, like everyone tells you if you watch what you eat and you exercise, you'll lose weight. Okay, but like how do you do that? Like how do you go from not doing that to doing that and stick with it? What I did is the very first thing I did was I just started counting calories. I downloaded MyFitnessPal and I didn't even change what I was eating in any way, shape, or form. I just plugged in what I was eating so I could get a sense of how much I was consuming. I did that for like probably I think like a week and a half. And that also got me in the habit of tracking stuff on MyFitnessPal. I was literally consuming between like 3,000 and 6,000 calories a day. And I was like, that seems a little bit high. No wonder I'm not losing weight. From there, I started to like tick down how many calories I was consuming. So if you plug like your height, weight, age, and all that stuff into MyFitnessPal, it gives you a suggested amount of calories to eat to lose like 1 or 2 pounds a week, depending on whatever you select. So I selected to lose 2 pounds a week. So it told me to eat about, I think it was really close to 1,900 calories a day. I think it was like 1,860 or something like that. Which seemed like nothing to me. Like, I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna like, you know, waste away into nothing eating 1,860. Once I started doing that, I, you know, tried to stick to 1,860, and you guys, for the first probably 2 months. Okay, so I have like a massive sweet tooth. So for the first 2 months, for dinner, so I would consume probably like 1,100 calories in the day, and then it got to dinner time. So for dinner, I would have like 600 and something calories left. So I went and bought the Bluebell no sugar added ice cream, which I forget how many calories it is per half a cup, because I think after they had like people died or something, or like a listeria or something from eating it. I haven't been able to find it like literally in probably like a year. But so I would eat that Bluebell ice cream, and I would mix it with like some milk and just like, you know, stab it in a cup until it was like smushy. And then I bought reduced fat Oreos, and I would take like, I think it was like anywhere from 3 to 6 Oreos, depending on how many calories I had left that day, and like cut them up with a knife and mix them in, and basically eat like a cookies and cream milkshake every night for like 2 months. And it was like 600 calories. And it was the most filling, happy, wonderful thing. And I was losing weight, so I'm like, this is fucking dope. Oh, that's like how I got started. I didn't exercise at all. I didn't do anything. I didn't try to get steps in. I didn't track exercise. I still to this day don't track water. I just drink as much as I can, but like I find it kind of overwhelming to like plug in 8 ounces like all the time. But more or less I drank 3 16.9 ounce bottles during my work day, because that's what I take to work. And then I drink like 1.5 to 2 liters when I get home. So like, I think that puts me right around, if not above, what I'm supposed to be drinking anyways. So I don't track it because I find it to be like overwhelming. So as I started to lose weight, MyFitnessPal like takes calories away. So then you start putting in, you know, less Oreos or less ice cream or, you know, whatever. So I just, you know, did that for probably 6 months, just focused on food. And then after 6 months, I had lost like 40 pounds. So at that time I was like, dude, I look awesome. I am in such great shape. Like, I'm gonna be a runner. So then I started like exercising, and the exercise that I did was I just went to the gym and I walked on a treadmill at 3 miles an hour for 30 minutes. And that was my workout. I didn't do any weights. I didn't run. I didn't like really get my heart rate up. Although it did seem at the time like 3 miles an hour, I was like, dude, I'm like going so fast. And so I did that for a little bit until like I started feeling good. And then I tried doing the Couch to 5K program and realized like my hips will not allow me to run. So I stopped doing that and I switched to the elliptical. And so I just sort of like integrated in exercise. And I didn't do it every day. I still, unless like something unusual comes up, like a friend wants to do something, you know, active, I usually don't work out on the weekends. But I will go now still like Monday through Friday. But yeah, so how I got started was I just like, step 1 was figuring out how much I'm even consuming. Step 2 was lowering that. And then once I felt like I was in the groove, which took literally 6 months, then I started adding in exercise. And I think that it's really important to make like super small changes like that to feel like you can stick to something. Because if you just decide like, I want to lose 100 pounds, and then you throw out everything in your fridge and your pantry and you go and just fill it up with like broccoli and chicken and brown rice, like you're gonna do good for like a couple days and then you're gonna be like, I can't fucking do this anymore. At least that's what I would do. So yeah, I think like if you have a problem with like, if you're like, I drink a shit ton of soda, okay, well like figure out how much soda you drink and then like drink 1 less this week and drink 2 less the next week and just like slowly like work things out. So it's not just like you're feeling super fucking deprived. Like you can ease yourself, you know, off of things like that. And if you slip, who fucking cares? We all do it. So like, you know, it's fine. Just, you know, try to like work it down. So yeah, that's how I got started. And it seemed to work for me. So hopefully, you know, making small changes like that will work for you. Okay? See you guys later.